Breaking travel news. Travel Talk with Phil Blizzard, talking to industry experts and decision makers.
And for this edition, we're talking to the CEO of one of the fastest growing hospitality groups in Asia, the Fraser Group. So, CEO, thank you very much for joining us.
Well, yes. Well, we've been very excited about the past year has been really very busy, and we've been very active in UK and Europe.
Sure, yeah.
And lately we purchased the Malmaison Hotel de Van chain, about 29 hotels, and we're adding another 5 in UK.
So you just bought up 29 hotels in the UK.
Yes.
Tell us about the style of these hotels.
Okay, well, the reason we bought it is because we like the boutique hotel approach, and we're going to actually grow that not only in UK, but to grow it in Europe and also Asia. Right now I see the biggest growth in the hotel market is a hotel with a difference. And Malmaison and Hotel de Van, they are very well known for their restaurant and F&B and their living experience. So that's what people are looking for, not just a straightforward hotel, but something different.
As you say, hotels with a difference. And what sort of feedback are you getting from your guests, your clients, in that respect?
I think if you look at the TripAdvisor, they've always, been given very, very top feedback. But a lot of them say that their stay has been very personalized, and I think that's the difference. And every single guest is treated, very differently. And when they go to the restaurant or when they go to the bar, it's never a dull moment.
So from what you're saying there, social media, how important is that to you when you're making decisions like acquisitions?
Social media is absolutely very, very important. I think no one can ignore social media, especially now because one of the biggest growing markets is what I call the millennials. And even elections are won or lost through social media. So I think it's very important for us to engage the millennials, especially through social media, through the internet, through the cyberspace, and that's where we're heading. We're spending a lot of money doing that.
So what would you do as an operator of hotels, and we'll go on to your portfolio in a moment, when it comes to social media and the feedback, the things you read are perhaps not quite what you want to see when it comes to your properties? What happens then with your operations?
Oh, it's very, very important that we respond to the social media. I think a lot of people, they know things will happen. I think it's not a perfect world. But how we respond and who respond, and I think it should be the general manager, the most important person running the show, should respond personally, should give the reason. And I think people don't like the standard answers. Thank you very much for your feedback. We'll do better next time. It has to be very personal and take it seriously. And I think that if we can able to reach people through the social media, we will get people who believe in us actually.
Well, that's very open, very refreshing to hear that.
Thank you so much.
Now moving from social media to your portfolio as a group.
Okay.
Give us a quick overview of what that portfolio consists of.
Okay, basically we have 3 main areas. One is the Europe, Middle East, Africa region, which constitutes close to about 38 hotels altogether, and then we have the North Asia, which constitutes China, Taiwan, Korea, Japan, Hong Kong, Seoul and all. So that is another 1/3. And then we have Australasia, which is whole of Australia and Southeast Asia, and that's the other 1/3. So altogether 129 hotels and service apartments, 77 cities, 21,000 rooms altogether. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're talking here in Hong Kong and part of China, of course.
Yeah.
China is very much a changing market. It seemed to be an almost unlimited resource for hoteliers, but there's been a lot of change in the last year or so.
Yes.
How are you going to readdress that in your future plans?
Actually, no one can ignore China. A lot of people say that the growth has slowed down. Yes, it's true. They were 13%, 12%. Right now it's 7%, 6.9%. But really, even if it's 6%, that's a lot of growth compared to a lot of countries. So no one can ignore China. But I think what happens is there's been a lot of valuation increase in first-tier cities. So the yields have become compressed. It's not that easy. I think right now a lot of people are focusing on the second tier. In fact, there's a 1.5 tier, and that's where the actual market growth will be. and we're looking at that as well.
So that growth there regarding China, what about growth within your group over the next 12 months? What are you looking at?
We are growing very strongly in Australia. We started actually purchasing quite a lot of properties in Sydney, in Perth, in Melbourne and Brisbane, and we're growing there as well. And then lately a lot, as I mentioned, United Kingdom, but also in Europe. We purchased properties in Frankfurt, Hamburg, Berlin, Munich, Barcelona, and so that although it's Euro crisis, we think that it's an opportunity for us to pick up something when it's in a low. Business is still very good, so we're actually growing very fast.
So you're really using the phrase, the world is your oyster, and talking of the world, we're here, Hong Kong, the World Travel Awards.
Yes.
What do the World Travel Awards mean to you and your colleagues?
I think World Travel Awards is actually an award we're very proud of. We've been, over the years, been garnering a lot of awards. First of all, in the Europe, we've garnered Europe, Africa, about 10 awards, and over here at least 8 to 9 awards. So we take it very seriously. World Travel Awards has been able to outshine quite a number of, there are numerous awards, but it's able to outshine quite a number of awards because it is really from the heart of people who use the properties. Yes.
Well, enjoy the evening. Thank you very
so
much indeed for joining us and for those insights into the travel and tourism sector. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.